story. Not too much. I've been playing it for about a year. I dig it. It's kind of zen. I'm broadcasting this to show a friend, requested gameplay. When the game initially started, it had a lot of bugs. About a year and 3 months ago, somewhere around there. And I got it probably about a month after it had been released. Didn't mess with it too much, because every time I logged in and built anything, I would come back and everything was gone, but I didn't understand the concept at the time that if you're on a PvP, yeah, people can blow your shit up, steal all your stuff, which is kind of the beauty of it. There's 3 modes to this game. There's player versus environment, where it's pretty much just cheater mode all day long, and you can access special commands in the opening menu to customize your world and just build things and battle the creatures, finish the story mode. For me, it's kind of like Warframe. This game just kind of drops you in a world and you don't really have any freaking idea what's going on. And that's perfectly fine. It's kind of, guess what it would be like if you're knocked out and put on a cross, naked, you know, and having to scrounge around and build axes out of stone, or what have you. Anyway, we start out in an open world desert. You're dehydrated, you don't have any food or anything, you just have to start going around banging on rocks like, you know, the Conan folks would do. And from starting out naked to having a stick and a stone to do things with, eventually, if you get good, you can look like my character does with my kind of build. So, anyway, player versus environment. You just F around and do whatever you want to. PvP, of course, is constant full-on settings where you want friends, and you're going to build giant castles, or places, holes, keeps, whatever, and battle it out with whoever. A lot of times other players that are like high level will leave you alone until you get a lot established, because you're not going to have anything they want to like blow up and take. But message my buddy here and be like, so anyway, and then there's PvP, player versus environment conflict mode, which is the server that I'm on, because they have set server times where, well, I think it's around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They can't destroy your buildings, but they can kill you and take your things, chase you down, make your life a grievance, quite miserable, what have you. Like I said, I've been playing for a while. There's a lot of complications and things to this game. It's pretty complex. Like it a lot. They are still working on the load times and things like that for this game. Like, not everything renders as it needs to, but for its size and for the things you can build, I built this entire establishment. It took me about 3 months to craft everything that I needed for tier 3 products. Because, oh, well, in player versus environment, you have a, if you look down there, there's a purge meter. The more you build, the more you know, the more you grow. Different sanctions of the world of Conan will come and attack your structures and your thralls, which are pretty much your slaves and defenders. Like, these are my thralls over here. I've chosen dancers, and I've put them in garb and gave them their little black masks over here. But anyway, yeah, 3 months it's taken me to build this structure with tier 3 products. What you do while doing that is you pretty much just go around, collect and harvest things like rocks and sticks and wood and things, and then you go bang you some people over top of the head, and you put them on a thrall wheel, and you put them in front of things like forges and make them... Oh, something's froze up here. Okay. And you just build these products inside of forges, and then you take them over to different... Like, you've got your armors, and then you've got your forge, or your blacksmith forge over here. But to make a... I will fight. Give me a minute. Hi, Ryan. Let's see here. You'll take these products here, and you'll, like, make these blocks and whatnot, and just build her pretty high. So anyway, without further ado, I'll go find some. Oh, and gods. Usage of gods. See these big giant towers here that like shoot things up out of the ground? After worshipping your god for so long, like I worshipped Darketo, they give you like special weapons and armor and cool crap like that. You build places of worship. You have to go bang you a priest over the head and build these giant towers. But basically what you do is you earn these little badges, and after building all these badges, you can ask your god to go stomp the living shit out of one of your neighbors. And this physical god that's like bigger than the world itself like pops up and like walks across the plains and kills your target. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, fighting. Let's go find something. I'm level 60, so I'm kind of unfair to a lot of the people that's on right now. I'm not going to go attack any of the players around here because I feel really bad. But yeah, it's a big... I don't have enough tokens to raise any of the gods. It takes about a month of work to get to where you can raise a god. It's easier to do on a PvP server, just PvP alone, where you can destroy buildings and stuff. But can't really see right now because it's dark. Yeah, I'm a two-hit and quit. Nobody fucks with me for real. Like, if anybody on this server wants to come pick a fight with me, you're more than welcome. Because I like a good fight. If there's any... I know this one guy was like, "You don't know what I'm made of." I was like, "Really?" Well, apparently I don't know what you're made of. He was like, "Meet me at the blah." And I was like, "Okay." So I went. Guess assuming I'm a woman, he didn't think I could fight worth a crap, but I killed him in 2 hits. There's an array of weapons and things that you can use in this. Yeah, you're pretty much just like a cave person. I'm gonna go to my other establishment. It takes a really long time to get from point A to point B in this game because it's a big world and you don't have mounts or anything like that. It's meant to be as if you were living in these days with practically nothing. You literally have to hand freaking build everything on your body and your hands. Dungeons are really rough. I mean, real rough. I hate people who do this. Other players can come in here and they do things like this, like build obstructions and walls just to be annoying, to try to pick fights with people. Hopefully I have enough stamina to get up here. I didn't drink a stamina potion. But you can actually get on YouTube and see the different gods, like Darketo and Yogg and all that. Animals in here are pretty brutal too. The demonic animals are really, really bad. That's all pretty much up north. I'll show you. Hang on a minute. On your map, if you look, this is where my Dominion is located. This is where I'm at right now walking. That's how long it took for me to get from here to here. This is the jungle biome. This is jungle to desert, grass plains. You've got like giant elephants and crap like that. This is what we call Noob River, because this is where you start out, is like right here, and you have to work your way in. This is where all the dragons and the undead and things are. In the unnamed city. This is where Conan is. It's Ramiru. If you go on up, this is where you get into like acid lands and badlands and things like that. There sorta is a fast travel. You have to build a map room. I've got one. I take it out because I've got other players like kind of using me right now because I'm the only person with a map room that's out in the open. Dude, I can't fight a dragon. I'll go fight a baby one. They're bad business. Then you get up here, and this is where your Nords are, like the Vikings and stuff. And then this is where all the, snowlands are. And then you've got your volcano up here. And they're going to be opening more on this map over here and stuff, as you can see. All the empty space is just more room for them to build. You be a man. Like, I gotta go check on my creatures over here and make sure they're not dead. These are other people's establishments online that you see around here. When I come back over here from visiting this area, I'll go and get my map room out and I'll fast travel somewhere to kind of show you. Every time you fast travel, you actually receive like a air of curse, and you have to find an entertainer to uncurse you because you're using demon magic. Yeah, forbidden magic to travel. Conan doesn't like magic. He's like, blood and sticks, no magic. Yeah, what weapons do I have? Right now, I just have like this, Archeonian war axe, or whatnot. You can build an array of weapons, like everything over here in your crafting menu. Like, different types of crafting, fireplaces, beds, benches. It goes on and on and on and on forever, and that's not to mention what is actually on your armorsmith bench, because different races build different types of weaponry. And if you buy the DLC 3 out right now, you get like there's Alquilian, which is kind of Grecian weaponry. There's Khitan, which is samurai based. There's a new samurai, like northern samurai, that came out. And then, oh, there's 4 packs, duh. I forgot about the one that just came out. And then there's a tough little bugger, like part rhinoceros, part lizard. Hate the noise they make, it's so weird. bitch. Get on it, kill me. Yep. And then, you take and you skin that guy and you get riptide. Actually, I have the first day release edition, so I actually have the Conan sword. If you get any of the special editions, try to get one with the Conan sword. Because it's the most cheated weapon you can possibly get. There's different tiers of weapons too. There's like baseline. This is the Dawn. I hate these guys. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Anthem like big time. I'm like really excited about that. One thing that the developers have been doing on this game though is they just recently added their first holiday stuff. Like they had a Halloween thing where you looked up and it was nighttime. There was never any daytime for like 3 days. There was no daytime, and the moon had a big skull in it. And every so hours, these like meteors would like fall out the sky. But these people have built this over here. It's kind of interesting. It's all crazy, but it takes time. This is a really cool game. No, I've got a dancer's costume. Oh, here, I'll do this for you. Here you go. Here you go, Ryan. Yeah. I got boobies. Yep. And if you play on the UK servers, you get to see it all, cause like they, schlongs, willy wongs, and hoo-hoos abound on the UK servers. Lots of nakedness. I guess that's about as close as a Christmas costume as I got, dude. But yeah, I mean, there's like everything everywhere. Every plant you see, you know, you can use things underwater. Take slaves. That's where I'm going right now, is my thrall wheel, where I take slaves. Kill all these creatures, and just everything's got a use. No, I'm not on a UK server. This is an American server. American servers just show boobs. That's all. You know, because our lawmakers are like, oh god, muffins are too much. You know, these kids and their muffs. Can't be having that. I'm surprised we've got boobs. I'm surprised we have nipples. Yeah, I mean, it's Conan. I mean, they have to. You have to have boobs in Conan. Conan in the 80s was just nudity and brawl, and that's the beauty of it. I need your meat, dude. I accidentally made her boobs way too big. I was like, I'm gonna, like, because in creation mode, when you start creating your character, it looks way smaller than... Come on, buddy. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Well, I need your meat too. There we go. Now, the tigers are back towards my place. I'll go find a tiger. I got giant birds. Is that okay? Look at this. Yeah, it's like... But yeah, you armor your thralls after you put them on a wheel of pain. Like this over here is my wheel of pain. Because I'm capturing people from the Lemurian tribes because they've got the best archers. If you ask me. Like there's barbarians and Lemurians and different races. Not yet. They're talking about implementing this. There's this giant elephant I call Thunder Cunt that's out in the Plainslands, and they have it to where they just implemented taming animals, so you can actually get eggs and steal babies out of the woods and out of nests areas and stuff, and you take them and you put them inside of these like barn things and you raise them, because they just added the god Jabal Sog, who's the god of the beasts, and but they're talking about implementing mounts and things like that, which I think is really exciting. And there's like a couple of rhinoceroses and elephants running around out there that are babies that you can't do anything with, so I'm thinking that that's kind of what's going on there. They're kind of introducing war animals, war steeds. I'd imagine they'd make them fight for you and stuff, so cook up this here meat. Get that meat cooking. Okay. See, like, the rendering is kind of messed up. Like, look at her eyeballs, you know. They just I mean, you know, there's still, like, little things wrong with this game, but for the price, it's freaking epic. Nobody's really on this server right now, but if I were to go on a PvP server, there's, like, people everywhere. I just like Zen, and I don't like being bothered. What are you doing over here, dude? But this is the Wheel of Pain, and what you do is you literally take a truncheon and a rope, and you go to places where there's people, and you knock people out and literally drag them and stick them on this Wheel of Pain. And you have taskmasters and stuff that train them. I'll go do that real quick, because I need to actually kidnap some people. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. Let's see here. Let me get my trudging and stuff, and I'll go do that. My internet's being slow. Back up here. Where is my... Oh no, I didn't bring my hat. Forgot my hat back from my other place. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go up here and get me a Lemurian. See if there's anything up here worth getting. But yeah, I try to like build things in places which keep the lands like open and free to everybody, because for some reason there's like this array of like dickheads who just don't eat honey, because I forgot my aloe soup in the refrigerator. Yes, you can build refrigerators out of like black ice and stuff. But there's an array of dickheads who like to like block all the main locations, because if you actually go out there, I don't want you. If you actually go out there and finish the game literally ends, and everything that you've built is, well, yep, there's some of those glitches. The game literally ends after you get the mighty ones to take off your bracelet, and you lose everything that you have built. What do we got here? Oh, okay, he's a good one. Hang on. Alright. My meats, where my honey is. Oh no. Shit. Who shoot me? Who is shoot me? Is that you? That's you. I don't like you. Yeah, my weapon's a little too strong for this area. Okay. Come on now. This truncheon, it actually doesn't hurt them, it just knocks them out. Okay. And then you take and bind them, and then just drag them the hell away. When this game first started and you're trying to get thralls and stuff, it sucked because they had rubber banding issues. Like, you'd be dragging your thralls around, they'd end up flinging up in a tree or something like that, and, you know, they're still working on it. I mean, you know, for 30 bucks, it's not a bad game. Sometimes they have it on sale for like 20. Oh, and this bitch down here, shit and die spill. Where'd you go? You dead yet? I don't care about you here. I got this guy on a rope! Okay. Leave me be. Okay, here we go. Also, you have to drag them across shallow water. Don't ever try to drag a thrall through deep water because you'll lose them. They'll just sink to the bottom and drown. Just bring them up here and you stick them here on this here wheel of deal. There he is. I'll put him some. Oh, don't burn, honey. I gotta get meat. Meats. Where's meats? Splits my meats. And then I will stick my meats on here. It's weird, I don't see my dudes walking around. Most of the time there's like these old grandpa dudes in diapers like walking around pushing these things going, must be a glitch in the game today. So, yeah. Anyway, that's that. That's what they do. The other thing is once you get thralls, they also implemented this thing. It's these pots, you have to build these. And you have to put food in them. Because your fighters that you have out in surrounding areas, they will starve to death if you don't give them food. So yeah. Now, I will go back to my place and do some fast traveling and show you some places that are scary. I'll go find a dragon if you really want me to. But this place, I mean, the game is beautiful. There's all kinds of different areas. Leave me alone, gorilla. I haven't trained any animals yet. I'm waiting on it. I've got a bunch of like these creatures called rock noses that they released on Halloween. They drop these creatures rock noses, and sometimes when you kill them, you get like brimstone and, you know, of course, rock and stuff. You can mine different creatures and animals after you kill them for different things. I guess they're a type of demonoid creature. Well, these particular rock noses, they literally shit gold and silver, which is awesome because gold and silver is kind of star metal, gold, and silver are the most coveted and hard things to get in this game. Like, you literally have to make 3 different types of potions and go hang out in sub-zero temperatures, freezing to death, with plenty of food, water, and hopefully food that will have spice in it to keep you warm. Build a fire, wait for meteors to fall from the sky and slam into sides of mountains. Then you have to climb mountains and go find those meteors, and then you have to use your 3 potions to make them blow up, and then mine the star metal out of them, which is what you make your most advanced weapons out of. I'll show you a secret when I get back to my place. You had a question about weapons and what kind of weapons. I'll show you my weapons collection. It's quite nice. Yeah, but my guys that I usually play with on here, they... Oh god, there's a glitch. Ow. Okay, well that sucked. Hello, Rhino. Is this somebody's pet? Isn't it pretty? Okay. Anyway. There's a glitch in the rendering. So, yeah, people will build these giant annoying structures for because they think that they're on a PvP server, I think. And then it won't render in properly. Oh, there's a dragon head. It's taken a couple of people to kill one of these. You have to have 2 or 3 people, but you can chop their heads off and make mounts out of them. If you look down there, see it. I have another viewer, but I have no clue who it is because I can't see. Hello, other viewer, whoever you are. Yeah, I think the most annoying thing is about this game is the running and the traveling and things like that, but Darketo makes potions of stamina for you, and you can drink those and make your stamina last a whole lot longer. Like, I don't have a stamina build, I have an encumbrance and strength build, so and accuracy. So pretty much if I hit somebody, they're dead. And I can carry stuff. Okay amount of stuff. And all your different armor sets, you've got different armor sets for different things like strength, accuracy. The one I'm wearing right now is an encumbrance build. You also have different armors that are for cold weather, hot weather, and or just regular weather. Because your weather, your areas, and your temperature does affect you in the game. I was hoping there would be a cub out here running around. There's panther cubs out here. Were you thinking about playing this, Ryan? Can you hear me still? Maybe. Because it's really fun when you get a big group of people together on a PvP server, because it changes the rules a lot. Like, all these structures you see around here, like, you can build pots out of demon powder and make explosives and literally blow people's establishments all to hell, and then they come out and all the thralls and all the animals, armored animals and stuff you have start attacking you. And you know, like I said, it depends if you're player versus environment, or player versus player, or player versus environment conflict, which is what I'm on. It's like Care Bear half the time, not Care Bear the other half of the time. Like, PvP hour is done on here, so nobody would be attacking, but during certain times of the day on here, people will attack you. Yeah, the worlds go on forever. Yeah, this is part of my stuff too, or part of my guild stuff. Right now, I'm the only one manning these islands. I get petty. I don't want anybody on my island fucking up my shit, so like, I build everywhere. But I also try to be reasonable and not like steal, you know, storyline stuff away from people. Because if you build where there's storyline stuff, it actually disappears into the render itself. Oh, there's a glitch. Haha, that's funny. I'm gonna get some of that stamina potion. Load, you bastard. These are the stamina potions. This is the stuff Darketo offers. Like, those are the summons, the rituals, where you can, like, it takes 500 seals of zeal, and I've got 15. So, yeah. But, you get different weapons, so you can like use the ritualistic weapons to cut people up, steal stuff, and then cool armors and things like that that you can make. And every time you make something on the altar, it gives you a thing of zeal, but you also larger altars. So I took an increased stamina potion there. Also, there's different, like I said, there's different arrays of foods. Like, this is my kitchen, essentially. And these are my preservation boxes. You can put animals in there to keep them from dying. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, I got like a saber-toothed kitten in there and some hyenas. I haven't hatched out yet. This one I got a baby tiger cub. You go to the land of Jabal Sag and literally get these flowers to build different potions and things. Let's see here. Okay, I got my meats. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna put this stuff. But yeah, you literally have to build everything, and I like that. It's like, for me, I dig games like this because you don't have to commit all freaking day. The one thing I don't like about this game is every 2 or 3 days you have to log in, because if you don't, your establishments start to decay. Like, the building starts to decay itself. It really is. It's very reality-based. Here's some of those armors I was telling you about. Like, this is Stygian Raider armor. All up to its durability and highest armor value you can get. I'll give you some preview on that. This is Pictish War Chiefs. This is a DLC pack armor that you can build. This is the War Chief chest piece. This is the wizard masks. All of them, like I said, you know, there's accuracy bonuses, strength bonuses. There's some of the, yeah, I'll show you this for shits and giggles because it's funny. This is a star metal spear. It's not got as big as damage as my Archeon axe because I don't know why, but like star metal's pretty coveted because the durability and the strength on all those are like pretty great. Let's see here. Here's some of that accuracy armor. You know, like, it kind of like changes everything up. There's also like, this is kind of reminds me of like the Temple of Set, the god Set in this game, which of course is very Conan favored. This is my favorite armor though that I've built. I love it. It makes me happy. I love it. It's pretty great, right? It's like, makes you very strong. Can't wear that in fighting baby dragons though, because I'll burn up. Oh, I forgot about that one too. The Pictish is pretty cool. You can dye these, color them. You even have to make your own dyes out of different berries and stuff. And the male and female looks are different. Here's the dancing gear. This comes on your slaves. And you go around and you can, let's see here. I will do the snake dance. There you go. Happy birthday, guys. Belly dance. Happy birthday, number 2. Let's see here. Also, there's many, many different races and religions in this. I really dig that. you find ghosts and the dead to teach you things like the emotes, recipes, things like that. There are like points to this game, and there are quests. There is purpose. Stygian, I think. I can't remember. I can't remember which one I chose. Because it's so. Yeah, it doesn't even tell. I can't remember. I think I'm Stygian. Something like that. Let's see here. Well, anyway, I need to put my regular armor back on if I want to go try to fight a dragon. Because it will suck if I don't. This is also, it's strength and encumbrance armor that I've got combined here. Also, these do nothing. They're just simply, yeah. Upstairs I have also, you have your alchemists and tanners. This is the way I set my place up. For, it's my alchemy guys. They build all my potions and things like that I need. Some of the stuff is like really difficult to build, like corrupted stone, for instance, because you have to go find lots of demon blood, and that means you have to go kill lots and lots of demons. And there's dragon powder. Oh yes, that's what you make your bombs out of. And then all your little awesome potions for that. The cool thing is there's also, oh, that's new. No, they just changed the name of it. Anyway, this one, like, you drink like a lotus potion, and you reset your stats and your feats and things like that, which is kind of one of the main focuses of the game. It's like you have your, you know, as you level up, you only get so many points that you can, like, put in areas. And same thing goes with the feats. You have to reset every now and then because you have to, like, teach yourself all of these. All of these. Yes, it's nuts. So there's a lot of customization in this game. A lot. And over here's my tanner dude. He's just like over here tanning stuff for me. I'm gonna go get my helmets. Actually, I might. Yeah, I'll probably take that. Oh no, it's not as complicated as it sounds. It's literally got, it's a satisfactory game in the way that, like, you can customize, build, live, be, and exist however you wish. It's real life Conanisms. And you're asking about fast travel. Here's my bedroom. Got my little dancing guy in here, so he can entertain me, dancing man. That's right. You do the babushka, bitch. Shake that thing at me. Okay. Anyway. I'll be taking that and that. This is where I built to place my map room. This is gonna get crazy. I take my map room out because I don't want douchebags like douching it up over here. And I don't, you have to attune to obelisks in this game in different areas to fast travel. You have to build one of these map rooms and attune. Okay, dragons. Alright, so unnamed city it is. Oh god, okay, see that purple stuff? Purple stuff is bad. Purple stuff says, ow. Curses you. I go the cheater's way to the unnamed city. Soul, I'm doing stuff. Oh, somebody's built them a little hut over here. How quaint. Yeah, these are the desert plains. Here in a second. Uh-oh. Let me fight these scarpins. I need to take a second and give my daughter a shot because she's diabetic. And she needs shots so she doesn't die. I'm gonna hide in this corner for a second, so if you gotta pee, go pee. That medicine went in slow. Okay, I love you. Good night. Alrighty. Okay. Back on to the unnamed city. I think I remember where I'm going. Yes. God, this place is scary. Why? Why do you want me to go here, Ryan? Because if you die, you lose all your stuff, and then you have to go find your body, so I'm not gonna die for you. Ichor out of those guys. Shit, I didn't fill up on the water. That's not good. Okay. I hear boners. Walking around being boners. Oh, it's the lead singer Disturbed. Ooh, wow. He's down with the sickness. Oh God, come on, just let me get you. Ooh, putrid meat. 20 of them. What I always fucking wanted, yo. Die! Stop being glitchy! Just die! Hate you. Why, Jesus? God, I ain't messing with it. Somebody fucked up over here. Do you see this? Like, why would anyone? Ah, that skeleton is literally not dying. Thanks, Conan. Yeah, there's a baby dragon. Okay. Like I said, Ryan, I'm not gonna die for you. These are baby dragons. Mommy dragons or sometimes around. I think that's a baby dragon. I don't want to be here by myself right now. God, okay. You're not my master. I have no masters. I'm my own master. Hell in a toss. Oh God. Okay. No. Fuck you, dude. Okay. With heavy armor, you can't roll out of the way, so... Woo! The big dragons are about 5 times the size of this. And it takes a person or 5. Here comes skeleton guy, like make his business my business. No, man, fuck you. Maybe they'll kill each other. Come on, do it. I hate you. Here's the guy that wouldn't die. Also, this thing that I've got on my face is a sand mask. Because sandstorms come at any moment and you don't know when they're going to come. But they'll kill you. But you harvest dragon bone out of these guys for weapons. Oh God! Right up your butt, dude. Okay, out of stamina. Time to play the circle game. More skeletons. Fuck yay. I'm trying to stack some bleeds on him. Oh, come on, dude. Stack it, stack it, stack it. Ah. Damn you. Stag it, stag it. Sweet. Okay. Demon blood. Dragon bone. Happy birthday. Okay, we'll find you a big dragon. Let's see if we can't find you one. I'm not fighting it, but I'll let you look at it. Oh. Nope, all babies. Oh, yeah, there's one of those things. Fuck that thing. Okay, there's a big dragon. There we go. See that big dragon over there? Not going anywhere near it. Okay. Happy birthday. But yeah. I'm gone. I'm not hanging out. Because their radius is pretty big, and I can't handle that thing. I mean, I'm sure I could if I was wearing my dragon bone armor, and... What is this noise I'm hearing? And was better set. Actually, if I had some, all of my strength armor on, I'd be okay. Also, no, not yet. I imagine at some point they will implement that. It's gonna try to take you to Conan, so you can see how drunk he is, how aged he's become. You know, like the rest of us. Drunk and aged. At least that's how I like to be. Maybe not the aged part. The only thing I like aged is my whiskey. Yeah, if it wasn't for my group of guys that I met, that I play with, I'm in the Black Lotus clan. If it wasn't for Soul and Practice Chicken, two guys I play with a lot, I wouldn't know half of what I fucking know. They've been great teachers to me. This is kind of a game that you either A, take a long time to figure out, which is part of the fun, or B, find a buddy to teach you stuff. And my guild mates, they're great dudes. I dig them. We get on here and we terrorize people. Oh, fallen rock zone, guys. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, alright. Close. Got the walk. Super Maru is pretty cool. It's the land of thieves and assholes and drunks. You know, places where Conan would hang out. But there is a quest line to this. I just don't want to do it because you solve the riddle you in the game, and I don't want to do that. I've done it on my Care Bear server. It's quite fun, quite complicated. Oh yeah, Ryan, I totally agree. Let's see here. Where am I? Alright. So here's some more of those guys that like to build walls. God bless them. Thank you, whatever clan you are that builds this wall and makes life more complicated. But I see you have a statue of refreshment, so you are forgiven. Statues of refreshment, I'm glad they implemented those in these games, because in the desert, you can go up and just drink the water out of somebody's damn fountain. It makes me happy. See? Ha! That's fantastic. Oh. I hear the drums. That means something wants me. Okay. This is the Jabal... I don't know how to pronounce it. Jabal... Wobble-Law... Jabal Sog... Beastmaster... Yeah, Jabal Sog... something. Well, anyway... That's the newest god they implemented, so you could control beasts. Oh, Jesus. God, why? Look at these people. People have got to have something better to do than to build fucking walls, you Trump motherfuckers. No offense to anybody's politics out there, but fuck. This is stupid. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to take rest for this. Okay. I hear tigers. Jesus, Pete's. But again, you know, this is another thing that can kind of implement some fun in this game, is the challenge of dealing with other players' bull hockey. You know. See, if I was on a PvE, trying to keep someone out of what, though? I mean, like, there's plenty of ways of getting around, you know. Over there in that direction is the silver mines. Like, all those rocks over there, that's a pretty coveted material, because, you know, they only spawn every now and again, you know. And you want your silver and your gold's all up north in the volcano area, which is a bitch. And, you have to mix the two of them to make a very coveted material, your alchemical base, which strengthens your armors, and, of course, you make map rooms, special weapons, things like that. So, I think maybe their point was to try to keep people out of the silver mines, but, yeah, fuck you guys. Anyway. Super Maru! This person is... See, look. The Lost Faggots. Okay, well guess what? You're definitely lost now, my friend. No more respawn for you. I just killed your sleeping bag. Okay. But yeah, Ryan, I was just bringing you here to Super Maru to kind of... Sometimes these guys will like you, sometimes they won't. Guess it depends on your religion. But this is the only city full of people in Conan. Every now and then you can meet traders. Like there's merchants and stuff here, you can buy stuff off of them.
What'll it be?
Glass flask.
And remember, no refunds.
Hey, this guy's handy.
What'll it be?
Dude, if
Come
I
and
get
see
enough
me
silver, I can just come
You
buy
have
a
no
bunch
gold
of flasks instead of making them if I need that. That's good to know. What's going on here? Oh, somebody's bedroom's being all elusive. I kind of forget where Conan's at. He's like back here somewhere, I think. It's like outside of a bar. He's in a bar. Where's the bar? I can't remember where the hell it is. I don't really come here for anything. There's not really anything to come here for. It's pretty. There's the slave. You don't want to get too close over to that area over there. That's the slave area. The guys don't like it when you come up on their slaves. They'll try to attack you. See, you hear the drums? You run. Run! Oh god, they're gonna get me. Help me, Jesus. And then, like, if everybody in the city sees you getting attacked, everybody in the city will start attacking you. It gets kind of crazy. Like if you go somewhere where you're not supposed to be. But yeah, for low monies, this is a pretty cool game. I mean, I paid full price for it, which I didn't mind one bit, because I liked the original Conan game that was on PC. I don't know if it was on console or not. Oh, hey, Nathan. I didn't see you there. Hey, Nathan. Since you're on, like, where the frick is Conan's bar at? I forgot. What? LOL. Okay. Come on, dude. Help a chick out. I have no clue where it's at. Here, I'll pull up the map. So Nathan's my clan leader, actually. He's probably like watching me and judging me. Is it near the west wall? Maybe? Or south? It's not South Lake. It's West Wall. Has to be West Wall. No, that's the slave place. Temple Quarters? Totally. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to find Conan, because my buddy Ryan wants us to see Conan. He wanted me to go fight a full-fledged dragon by myself. I was gonna cry, because I would be dead. Totally judging. I'm just not certain where it's at. There's another alchemist up there. I have to knock him out at some point. Yeah, maybe it's the other side of the city. Yeah, I don't ever come here. I don't think any of us do, except for, like, grabbing emotes and shit. There's a special set of armor. Well, you can get the Stygian armor build here. The belly dance here. Oh, it's the east wall. Okay, thank you. Different. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm headed. Different emotes you can kind of find on the rooftops and near the crazy people who enjoy set, the god set. I do not enjoy the god set. Somewhat south. Okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to remember. Because it's like a weird door. Conan, where the hell are you? You old drunk bastard. Is it here? In this area? He's just messing with me. Look at him messing with me. I hear somebody on. What does it mean? It's really glitchy today. Like, I'm kind of amazed at how glitchy the game is today in particular. Okay, I've turned around. And where are we at? Where are we at, Nathan? Left or right? Aha! Wait! Ha ha ha! Thank you. Thank you, Nathan. And there he is in all his glory. Conan. Ah. And all these stinky thieves. And for some reason these things will attack you.
So you live, and we meet again. Tell me, have you had a good chance to look around? Seen your fill of these exiled lands?
Why am I doing that?
It's not too late to get back on that crucifix. Aye.
So, yeah.
Any fool can see that you need answers. Left hanging for the vultures on that cross. A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped in this place. Everybody trying to kill each other.
Yep.
I should leave you all to your fate. I don't have the stomach for sorcery. Give me a foe that I can strike with cold iron. Ah! I'll be here a while. This wine tastes like boiled camel's piss and the bread's half wheat.
Boiled camel piss!
I'm comfortable enough.
We're talking about natty light
If you have questions, ask.
But yeah.
Walking, dead one?
You just talk to Conan and all his mighty musk.
I'll be here until the wine runs out.
That's about the extent of it. So yeah, and then again there's merchants. Honeyed wine.
What can I get you? What will it be?
Mystery meat soup. You can't make the mystery meat soup.
Safe travels, exile.
You can walk out of here with a bargain or a frown. Your choice.
But yeah, if you choose to do the quest line, yeah. And by the way, if you don't have anything of importance on you, and you don't feel like walking, and you don't feel like going back and getting your stuff, you can just pull your bracelet off. It kills you and takes you back to your bed. So that's always pretty cool. And cool thing, Soul, just about everybody that's on this server has taken their map rooms away. There is a clan called the Dawn on here who really needs a stern talking to, so I hope you and the rest of the crew will get back on here with me sometime and help me deal with people who build those walls. So now what, Ryan? What else do you want to know? You want to see some elephants? Because I think I'm headed towards elephants. There's rhinoceroses. They'll kick my ass too. I ain't messing with that one. Oh god, well there he is. Oh boy, okay, never mind. Just, leave me alone. Oh god, why the fuck me? Why? Help me, Jesus! Okay. Look at this bastard. Blood-hungry rhinoceros. Doom. Yep, it's not time. What's the toughest foe I've fought? I would say the spider. Can't remember his name right off, but he's a fucking bastard. Yeah, beaver. There's a guy who terrorized our clan, or tried anyway, named Beaver. He likes to sneak up on you and slit your throat during PvP. Yeah, some of the toughest foes can indeed be other players. I mean, during PvP hour, unless Practice and Soul are on with me, I pretty much stick to myself. But then there's like a couple I've slaughtered the shit out of them. Look at this guy. Who the fuck are these guys? They're a little tiny pyramid. Clan of Yogg. Yeah, Yogg and the Dawn's pretty much taken over. I'm starting to think that the Dawn is just, oh, what were their names? Beaver's clan. I think they all, like, beat the game and just rejoined and renamed themselves. But yeah, there's lots of biomes, and it takes a long time to get from point A to point B, and your resources are actually precious on this game, and nobody likes to lose anything, because if you die, somebody can just come up behind you and take everything you fucking have, and it kind of sucks. Especially if they kill you. They'll take your best armor that you're wearing and your best weapons, and then you have to go harvest all the resources to build it again. Don't you, soul? But I'm pretty happy playing this game. Like, yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, that's the game. I mean, it is very much so a video game reality of Conan. You know, it's like, sorry, I'm reloading my vape. But I mean, you can starve to death. And whatever you do, don't ever walk into that. See, there's this race of supreme beings that have made you a slave, and you are walled in by a bracelet that is literally attached to your body. If you take the bracelet off, you die. If you try to go past their wall, you die. And the point of the game is to go and fight all of the dioceses, or believers, or queens and kings of certain religions, and get their crowns and their pieces and take them to these weird places, and I guess eventually get to a forge where you can get the bracelet taken off. I think I'm going the right way. You gotta admit, Nathan, I think I've gotten pretty good at that jump and slide shit. Oh, cool. Hello. glitchy the game is today. It's like really sucking up. After this, I'm going to do the forest. Like, because I'm in love with that game right now. I've just been kind of, I've just been kind of battening down the hatches while my clan members are taking a break from this game and practices in Denmark at the moment. What's on me? Oh God. God Jesus. Got crabs. Help me. I got 2 crabs, 3 crabs. Yeah, you can totally watch me on the forest. Me and Nathan there, that's in the chat, I don't have crabs. I don't have any pubic hair, TMI. I can't get crabs. Never wanted them. Even if I had crab bait, I couldn't get crabs. And then I'm getting lost again. God damn, the whole world's following me. Look at this shit. So much for being a trendsetter, right? Is that a rabbit? Like one lone rabbit out in the middle of the... Ah, okay. Now we're getting into a different biome. This is the, it's like plains. This is where the... I think it's the... Jabal Sag people are. Close-ish. All these... Okay. Right on. I think my router's fine. My connection's great. That's important with these games too, is like any survival game, yeah, you want a great connection speed, because if you don't got it, you're gonna friggin' die. And in survival games, dying is kind of, you know, the thing you're trying to avoid. I'm glad you got the new router today, by the way, so... Yeah, those dudes that were playing last night after you fell asleep. They kind of took charge of the ordeal. I was like, okay, whatever. So I set it to just friends. So in other news, did you guys know that they finally created male sex dolls for women today? Yeah, that awesome sex doll company, for the real dolls, the AI technology ones that like have sex with you, so you don't have to like talk to people. They made a guy for women, and I'm like, yes, well, get me one of those next Thursday. You can take them to the shower with you even. No, I'm kidding. Oh. Conan and tits. There we go. Cause yeah, Conan and tits. But there is absolutely no open map rooms. I scaled the map last night, unless some turd left one out. There's no map rooms exposed except for mine. So, oh, spiders. These baby spiders. Look at them. See? See this? Oh, you're trying to kill me. Keep going. That's right. Kill me dead. You can't do it. Anyway. So, men are not obsolete. We still have to have somebody to talk shit about, so... Kidding. Men are never going to be obsolete. I like men, and men like me. I will always love men. I will love men as long as men love women. How about that? Ryan likes men too, don't you, Ryan? So guys, I know this isn't like all that horribly entertaining, but I'm considering at some point starting a Twitch channel where there's live feed of my face doing things in my house and playing video games. It's either I make a Twitch channel or I participate in those creepy ASMR videos where people eat pickles and stuff for people's creepy sounding pleasure. I'm also probably gonna do, like, once I get my mic set up and everything, I'm wanting to do like DJ music stuff and things like that, and creepy dudes can watch me be in my bedroom. Yeah. Oh, well, there's that guy. We're not gonna fuck with him. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, I've had quite a few people tell me that if I started a if I started a Twitch that they would support me. I've had about 45 people tell me that so far. So I think that if that's going to be my first base, church base of well, I also had one guy tell me that there's not that very many attractive women that do weird things to entertain people. So I'm like, hey, I'm marketable. That's good. I like marketing. You had no one tell you? Yeah, I mean, would you guys watch me if I had a Twitch channel, like, you know, boobies and bubblegum and video games and metal? I mean, come on. I can talk to myself for days. That's what I do anyway. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. I'm almost home. I'm gonna cut across this person's house. Look at these people. I mean, they're just building these massive builds, and it goes on for days. And I'm just like, glitch. And the funny thing is okay, so, or whatever company who's been running this ordeal, they said whenever they go on vacations or long breaks like Christmas break and things on their newsletter, that they actually make it to where your buildings and stuff don't decay, and they like try to save everybody's builds and thralls and things, which I think is pretty cool for a gaming company to do. Like, hey, we're going on vacation. The game's going to be kind of screwed up for however long we're gone. We're going to make it to where your ship doesn't disappear for 14 days. I think that's quite considerate of a gaming company. I saw somebody popping in here. Who's my third viewer? Someone of mad silence has been watching me. Like, it makes me feel weird. Hello, silent person. Just chime in there. Going back to my place. Finally completed all my third tier build up here on the island. Who are these guys? These guys need their assholes torn open too. Who are you? See, this is what makes me so upset that this isn't like complete PvP. Is like some of us. Oh my god! I'm gonna fall. Oh. Well. Oh. My third person left. Party invitation. Can I accept an invitation while like I'm... Can I... Oh my god, look at these guys. What do they got going on? Oh, these fucking turtles. There's a tiger. I can't kill that one though. So, yeah. see if I can accept a party invitation here real quick. Oh god, I'm getting eaten by gators. Hang on. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can add him to party chat real quick. I don't know if I can or not. Give me just a second, folks. Yeah, I can't do that. It won't let me join you, Nathan. I'm sorry. Not while I'm broadcasting. You have to previously be in the party when you start. So yeah, Conan. It's big, it's expansive, it's challenging, it takes time, it's zen. That's what I like the most about it. It's something you don't have to dedicate every waking moment to. There's quite a bit of environment. There's big things, little things to fight, people to pick on, shit to do. Dig it. And at the end of the day, you know, you don't have to play and play and play and play and play. It's definitely one of those games that you can just come home from work and sit down and do something and piddle around for a while, or on the weekends challenge yourself if you want to. You know, several different ways to play. 3 different playing environments. It's a lot of fun. I dig it. Then again, I'm easy to please, so... Look, Nathan, I have all my tiny dancers. They're so great. My dancers, just all of them. I appreciate them. So yeah, that's that. So next, I'm going to go play the forest. After I go sit on my floor and pass out here on Conan. Ryan, Nathan, 3rd person, thanks for watching. That's that. I don't really know how to work this daggone thing. I'm just like, okay, there's this. I'm doing stuff. So yeah, Conan. This music plays in my sleep.